Hello everyone, I'm Jingcheng Zhou. This is my desk research presentation. My topic is designing to support the experiences of high-stress people. In the desk research, I would introduce my aims and motivations and share my research methods. In the end, I would share my findings. Now, let me begin. The first part is my aims. Just like I said, this is my first time desk research presentation. The purpose of doing this desk research is testing my ability of desk research and understand how a product or project provide better experience for their users. I will mainly focus on high-pressure groups and share the influence and the assistance that music and music products have on them. I read a lot of articles, so I would like to explain why I choose high-pressure groups as my demographic. Stress exists among all kinds of people, and excessive stress can lead to death. Yes, with the pace of our modern life getting faster and faster, more and more people need to face the increasing pressure of the life. And the stress bring about a series of negative effects on workers. Too much pressure makes them tired, which reduces work efficiency. And for students, high stress would influence their academic performance. So that's why I chose this group be my demographic, and this is my motivation. And then I'd like to introduce my methods of desk research. When I search the article from the internet, I use a lot of keywords like stress, like music application, like people with high stress, like relaxation music and mental health. How I do in my desk research? The first thing is I need to search and read in some fundamental articles through using these keywords. And then I try to understand the background of the users of my demographic and to find what kind of things causes of their stress. And then I need to read some article about music, try to understand how music help people to relieve their stress. And then I found some music products. Maybe it could useful for relieve their stress for users, and then evaluate them. Now, it is the most important thing is findings. There are two parts in it: research findings and commercial efforts. First, let me begin the research findings. In my research findings, I ask a question to myself: why we choose music as a solution to help our users release their stress? Well, I find many relevant articles, but they are all related to biology. So to put it simply, music could relieve our stress, so we choose that. And how music works to reduce stress? Just like I said, music could relieve our stress through its influence on the brain. Of course, this kind of influence is beneficial. Now, let us talk about commercial efforts. I choose a lot of music products. The first one is a relaxation app named Headspace. For these apps, there are articles from Herberty in 2019. In his article, he mentioned Headspace, this app, provides a guided meditation for the users. This app, Headspace, has users in 115 countries and generates 100 million in annual revenue. I read this information from the webpage of these apps. This means this app, which guides and teaches through meditation, has received wild spirit prayers from users, and we can also see some good feedback from users. When we open the Apple Store in the common section, we can discover them. So I think this app would be useful. Now, let us introduce the next music products. Calm. This app named Calm, it is similar to Headspace, but it helps users sleep better by providing some music and bedtime stories. I think it is useful because I read the article. Walker says poor sleep can lead to rise stress. So I think maybe a better sleeping time would help users to relieve their stress. Also, in the web page of the app, we can see the positive comments given by users. And these apps also provide some free use samples. I think it is a good thing because use samples give some free opportunity to student group of my demographic, which makes users easier accept these products. So I think it is a good thing. But both of two products also have some shortage. The most important thing is these two products do not account for individual stress triggers or long-term effects. Why? Because different users, their stress come from different sources. But these two products group all stress into the same category. And then they use some similar way to help users relieve their stress. So I think both of two apps have some limitations. So I choose another product, a better one, YouTube. I think everything knows this website or apps, right? The advantage of YouTube is that it is a large enough video website which provides a variety of video content. You can even find the videos of Headspace and Calm on this website, and the users can watch reels, comedies, and talk shows on it. You can also do a video healing with soothing music videos to relieve stress. This gives users more choice and to improve their user experience. It is a good music product. And then two music products, both of them from China, QQ Music and Wangyi Cloud Music. These two music apps are similar. And if you open the web page of these apps, we can discover they both offer a special healing music section for my demographic, for the users. So they can use this kind of music to relieve their stress. At the same time, the two apps have a certain degree of social interaction. It is a good thing, just like YouTube. Users can post comments and on these apps to interact with other peoples. This strengthens the users. But so YouTube and QQ Music or Wangyi Cloud Music is perfect apps? Absolutely not. They also have their shortage. The first thing is not all music has the same effect on every individual. For example, just like I said, high stress happened in different group of people. Maybe as a student, you like this kind of music, but as a worker, you like another kind of music. So, and then it's another shortage. Stress relief depends on regular exposure to music therapy. That means if users they don't have enough time to use this app to listen to music, especially for workers or students, they need time to study, they need time to work. So at that time, they don't have enough time, so they can't be exposed regular during the music therapy. So at that time, the music healing, its effectiveness would be reduced. Well, another shortage is about disruptions. When we use these apps like YouTube, like QQ Music, we always discovered a lot of advertise and different notifications. It is a bad thing. These distractions would reduce the effectiveness of music healing. So let me talk about the future. In the future study, we also have some improvements. The first thing is, I need to know if users have enough time to use the products. Just like I mentioned before. My demographic, my users, we need to give them enough time to use this app and let them be exposure regular when they use an app. If they are hurry, if they need work, they need to study, maybe we can reduce the time of their experiences of using this app. A short but effective experience is important. And then during the desk research, I know music healing, it is effective. In the end, the most important thing I think, maybe I could explore applying a new model that users can accept. Just like I mentioned, there are a lot of advertisements and notifications in these group apps. So maybe if we have a new pricing model, we can make money in another way. So we can delete these advertisements and notifications, give our users a better experience. In the end, this is my reference list. I read more than 23 articles, but I only use 19. In the end, thank you guys listening my presentation. Thank you very much.